Driving over Skye, the largest island in the Inner Hebrides, what really strikes me is the overwhelming presence of water visible from every corner.
Can't actually resist not getting into water. It's just magical, it really is. Love to have had a sunset with all the golden colours coming through there, which it normally is. The sea is the bluest sea I've ever seen on a bright sunny day. People think I make up the blue. Not to be today, unfortunately.
I'm with Gill, who is describing our rather more cold and exhilarating swimming adventure on Skye this evening.
Hello, I'm Gill and I'm a wild swimmer.
From the fairy pools to the Atlantic Ocean, around here, water shimmers a deep, dynamic blue, inviting you in to explore its animals and depth.
That's what it's there for, you know, it's a big swimming pool and it's a beautiful swimming pool.
As a filmmaker, the drizzly weather doused the scenery in the most glorious grey-blue colour palette.
Even amongst all of that grey, there was some lovely silver colours coming through and the landscape was beautiful with the mist. It goes back to my childhood. I used to love wandering off and wading in streams. 5 years ago, moved up to the Isle of Skye and decided that I had the most spectacular swimming pool right on my doorstep, which was the sea. That's where it all started. I always spend a little bit of time just taking in the atmosphere of the place. I'll just stand and look at where I'm going to be swimming and just pause and just listening and taking in what's there for me. I really feel the cold. I really feel the cold. I have no shame in saying that I always wear a wetsuit and I always dread the first trickle of cold water down my spine. My best swims are when it's absolutely so quiet, really early in the morning. The only things you can hear are the animals waking up and the seals. I'm always looking to see what's about. You could be in the water and you've got a sea eagle flying over. They are just the most majestic birds. I'm laying on my back looking up at them and they're probably up there thinking, what the heck's that? So I'm looking at the fish and the crabs and starfish and all sorts of things underwater. So there's some beautiful greens underwater as well. I feel very privileged that I can share all of this with these animals. First of all, the seals would stay quite a distance off. They were very, very shy. After about 4 weeks of going in, they were getting closer and closer. About 8 seals that were coming around us, not too close. Some of the babies came a bit closer. I do feel at one, you know, I talk very quietly to the seals and sometimes sing to them and they do tend to come close. What do we sing? I'm trying to think. I can't think off the top of my head. I just do everything very, very quietly because I don't want to frighten them and I am in their world. I'm not in my world as of that point. The young ones interact more closely with you. I guess they haven't developed their fear. We're now waiting on this year's babies as well. I've been reliably informed the 19th of June. They don't arrive any time before the 19th of June. I don't know why. You come out of the water feeling really alive, cold, your skin's tingling, but for the rest of the day there's a buzz going on. It's just wakening the senses. You're alert, you know, the cold water wakens you up. It's opened up a new dimension for me. I feel very privileged that I can share all of this with these animals. I'm just very pleased that outdoor swimming has really taken off and people are getting out there and enjoying what I can enjoy as well.